Yeah, Brooklyn got hurt by a current pole, and so I was in my mom's room, not doing anything. I was in my mom's room, just in there, and then I was leaving, and then my dad came rushing in, and my mom came rushing in, and they were like going into the little med kit thing, and I go out and I was like, what happened? And then I look at Brooklyn. There was blood dripping down her face, and it was in her mouth. It was on her arms, and I look over here. There was blood dripping down her face, and it was in her mouth. It was on her arms, and I look over here to the ground, and there's just a whole trail of blood leading all the way to Brooklyn's room. And I got scared when I looked at my sister's face. And then I asked if Milan seen Brooklyn's face, and I told her not to look because I didn't want her to be scared. And she freaking looked.
I'm just saying, I looked because I'm not about to not look. You told me not to look, so I gotta look.
And so we weren't thinking to record because we're more worried about our sister's safety than to record for our YouTube channel or to take pictures. So good, we're good siblings.
My thing is where I was in the kitchen. I was washing out one of my dishes, and I hear Brooklyn, like she did a scream. The thing is, Brooklyn, she usually just screams randomly for fun.
She's always being goofy and just randomly screaming like.
Yeah, and usually I go in there, but the one time I didn't go in there, of course she was actually hurt.
It's the boy who cried wolf. Like, you gotta stop playing around.
No, that's not why, because I didn't finish washing out the dish. That's why I didn't go in there.
So yeah. Oh, she's hurt, and she has like a big, not big, but it's like a dash on her head.
Now it looks like mine.
And
we're twins.
Girl, you don't got no dash on your head.
Okay, it's a little.
And our mom said that she might need to get a butterfly stitch or something. So. Right. It's not funny at all.
It's not gonna
Right.
work because it's.
Will I hold it?
Oh. I thought you were gonna slap me.
There's like, yeah, the blood went everywhere, so there's still stuff we haven't seen yet, and it's on there.
Yeah, so we put a bandage on Brooklyn's head. Her curtain pole fell from out of the wall and banged her up on top of her head while she was laying in the bed. She came out looking like freaking Carrie, for those of y'all who know that movie. You know, blood dripping down everywhere, all in her mouth and everything. So trying to figure out, you know, what the actual damage is. But, you know, she's up and talking, just trying to figure out if we need to take her in because she does have a little gash, like a little open gash on her head. So yeah. Huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because she doesn't know what her head looks like. So yeah.
Let's show the camera.
Huh?
She looked at her.
Let's show the camera.
No, we're gonna keep it on
She looked at
for now because it was bleeding. It was still bleeding. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does it still hurt?
It hurt everywhere, and I already had a headache.
And I don't know why she's talking like that with her mouth. I was asking her, did you?
No, it's because it's just kind of here.
Yeah, I think it's still the part of the shock of getting banged in your head. So just like you can see all of the blood right there on her that dripped on her arm,
Yeah,
but
look
that
at
didn't
her
get cleaned up.
her face in the camera, and she was surprised.
Right.
But at least she didn't look at her face in the camera once.
Oh yeah, exactly. When she didn't see all of that.
And I already had a headache today, guys, so then it just made it even worse.
She just took a pill today because her head was hurting. I think it did the opposite.
laugh? Why are you laughing? I didn't mean to laugh at that.
Stop hurting and you get slapped in the head with a pole. Why do you have to explain that?
Oh no, she's already losing it. Okay, let me get off and see about this child, everybody. Which we've already seen about her. That's why she's bandaged up.
They did not do a good job.
Right. At first I had the daggone bandage up here, and then I'm looking like, wait a minute, what is that?
They're like,
Because I couldn't, well, because it was so much blood that I couldn't actually tell where the gash was at first, because I had to clean it all up. And then as I was putting the gauze on to
why
stop
do
the
I
bleeding,
have to be shown for the whole time?
So after I had, put the gauze on to, stop all of the bleeding and stuff, it's like I had the gauze up here, but the gash is like really like right here. But at first it looked like it was just a line of blood. So anyway, yeah, y'all. So that's that. And yeah, we were trying to, of course, go in our little bag of, I had like these little suture stitch things that clearly we can't find. So I was like, well, that's good. We were definitely good and prepared for that. But yeah, y'all. And good thing it's not, worse or whatever, that it's a situation where I think we can monitor her. But if not, then, we'll have to take her in to get. Of course not, honey. Yeah, so, but we did bring like a lot of, just stuff with us from the States, a bunch of gauze, a bunch of just first aid, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but a bunch of first aid stuff from the States. There we go, right in front of your face. So no, a bunch of first aid stuff from the States and stuff. A lot of stuff. We gathered up a lot because even when we were in the States, we were just gathering up a bunch of like survival type of stuff. As a matter of fact, I will actually link a video to this video right now of our bug out. Well, I should say my husband's channel, What's Really Good. But he did a bug out bag video. So definitely those who, don't have your bug out bag or your survival kits and things ready, you can definitely watch that video to kind of just get some more refreshed ideas or ideas at all about what to put in a go bag or a bug out bag, for emergencies and stuff like that. So anyway, all right, so I'm about to get off of this and see what's about to be boutin'. All right, we will, yes, guys, keep her in the prayers. But also, too, this is just a really good reminder of, what it's going to take to be prepared and ready. And not only that, but healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that our survival, when things happen to us, is dependent upon how the health that we keep on a day-to-day level. And the good thing about it is Brooklyn was just like over the last couple of days doing things to eat healthier and be healthier, so I'm just saying that all of that all of that plays a part in just our health, overall health, when things happen to us, how the condition that our body is already in and what we're feeding our body and what we're doing to our body and what we're putting in our body. And one thing about being here is that, we have been getting more accustomed to natural things. You guys can see some of the shorts that I've done with just me baking stuff from scratch and making stuff from scratch, and not because I necessarily want to, but because it's like, okay, there's no other real choice but to gather these ingredients and make it, because there are things that's processed here, yes, packaged and all that type of stuff, but a lot of things come from, get up back over here, son. I just playing. But no, a lot of things do come from, it comes from here. It's local, when it's packaged up. So yeah, anyway, that's that, y'all. Let me go. I think I was saying something else, but whatever. All right. I'll see y'all later. All right. And remember, always be limitless.